Alrund, God of the Cosmos, rain down your hell fury. Let's do it, baby. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with ManaMan, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got a crazy one today, crazy. We've got Alrund discard, and what in the world is going on here? Okay, so basically what happened is Alchemy buffed up Alrund, God of the Cosmos. Usually you're running the Epiphany. No way, we're running actual Alrund, God of the Cosmos in this deck, and I think we found an exact home for it. This is awesome. Alrund gets 1/1 for each card in your hand, and each total card you have in exile. We're not running foretell, but that is okay. At the beginning of your end step, choose a card type and then reveal the top 3. It used to be 2, now it's 3. Now you put all those cards of the chosen type into your hand. So this is going to be an excellent hand replenisher. Absolutely love this. Haka Whispering Raven is going to be, it was a 2/3, now it's a 3/3. Not a big jump, but it's still pretty cool. Whenever it deals damage, you're going to return to the owner's hand and scry 2. Pretty cool, pretty versatile card. Usually you're going to want to obviously be running Alrund, but it is a really awesome to be able to play this card here. How are we going to be running this? Obviously with the discard shell. The discard shell is what we're going to be wanting to use this with, because let's face it, Alrund, God of the Cosmos as a control card is outclassed by Teferi, by Key of the Archive, by all of these different cards. It's just outclassed. So this is how you're going to want to run it. You're going to want to run it with all these discard cards. We have 2 Duress, 2 Dread Fugue, because these cards can be a little bit cloggy late game, so you only want 2 of them. Acquisitions Expert and Elderfang Disciple, pretty simple. You're just going to get 1 discard per card, and Acquisitions Expert is a rogue and this is a cleric, so it does up your party count. Divide by 0 because it's insane. Obviously we do have a sideboard here. Go blank is awesome because we want a lot of exiling cards. There's Memory Deluge, there's the Kami of Transience, tons of different things, and then Graveyard Trespasser as well. So these cards, not only does this discard if you want to target it, but it does get rid of all of those cards in the graveyard, so lots of graveyard hate. Gutmorn, Pactbound Servant. This card is insane. Every time you discard a card, we just get it. Obviously, we do have to make 1 trade for them, so that is unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. It does going to be able to get a lot of stuff back, and it also has Death Touch. Agadeem's Awakening, we'll go ahead and put that over here. You might as well just run Agadeem's Awakening. You're running a plenty amount of creatures here, so pretty good there. Citystalker Connoisseur remains one of my favorite cards. It's just so underutilized. It's not a sexy card by any means, but it's still a death toucher, and it gets rid of their highest value card and a blood token. So it's just like it's like 3 little awesome things. It's not like 1 crazy thing that jumps out at you, but I love the Citystalker Connoisseur. Obviously the Alrund, and we're running Junji Midnight Sky because Junji is awesome for 2 reasons. Junji allows you to obviously discard cards if it dies, and if it dies you need to put target non-dragon creature from a graveyard under the battlefield. This is awesome because you can just get back your Alrund, God of the Cosmos, just straight up if it dies. Or say your opponent has, you know, 1 more card in their hand. You can go ahead and use Acquisitions Expert. You can get back an Elderfang Disciple just to push for that extra card. I mean, I know you could just discard the card anyway, but like, I don't know, maybe you need a Graveyard Trespasser and you need to exile a card. You can go ahead and do that. Usually it's just for the Alrunds, but you know, it is what it is. So this is the deck. I think this is really awesome. We're going to be able to discard our opponent's cards, and we are obviously going to have a low hand, but then we're going to use Alrund, God of the Cosmos, to replenish our hand. How sick is that? Let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Christian Ice, I love the name. Let's see what we got going on here. This is a pretty good hand. We do got our Alrund, I gotta love it. Let's go ahead and keep this. This deck plays out super interesting. Let's go ahead and slide. I'm probably gonna use the Agadeems for a creature, or a land rather. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's start off with the Swamp. I guess we'll go in for the Elderfang Disciple. Very important to go for Elderfang Disciple into the Acquisitions Expert first, because that way you get another option to look at their card, or their hand rather. So let's go for Hall of the Storm Giants, and let's just go straight for Elderfang Disciple. We actually could go for Haka Whispering Raven, but that's not the point of this deck. So let's go ahead and get the discard nonsense going. Let's take a peek at what we got going on here. White green, so this could be what? Okay, so it's going to be Kami of Transience. It's going to be the Spirit deck. So this deck is going to be really important to get into Go Blank, because that exiles their graveyard. That's going to be really nice here. Let's see what we got going on. Another Kami. So they got 2 Kami of Transience. That is very interesting. We do get a Graveyard Trespasser, which is going to be wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Instead of going for the discard nonsense, I think I'm probably just going to end up doing that. So we can drop this for blue. I kind of want to keep this for blue. We could shock ourselves in, but it's a little bit dangerous here. I think we're going to have to do it. I think Graveyard Trespasser will be able to get us enough life gain going, hopefully. But I want to at least get rid of one of these commies. Yeah, it's just, I think that's just the best move. So we go up 18-19, pass the turn. And next turn we'll be able to drop 2 acquisitions experts. Unfortunately, the Spirited Companion is devastating because that gives them an extra card to draw to block out to cancel out rather our abilities here. So really unfortunate. I am going to go for blue here. Let's go for blue. And it's more, no, I'm not too worried about the divide by 0. I'm going to go for double acquisitions expert here. We could let this go nighttime with the Graveyard Trespasser, but I'm not going to do that. Acquisitions expert is going to let us dig into 2 of their cards here rather than 1 because our party count is 2. And we do have another one, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and see what they want to do here. Let's see which 2 they want to give us up. And then we're going to have another one, so that's really good. A Weaver of Harmony or a Paladin class. I'm not too... Ooh, Paladin class actually does kind of hurt our divide by 0, but not too worried about that. I guess we'll get rid of the Weaver of Harmony. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of that. And then we've got another one, which is really nice here. So another acquisitions expert. Let's see what you want to do here. I don't think they want to give up their Kami of Transience, so we might swing in with this Trespasser. Ew, we might have to do that. So, a Hallowed Haunting. Oh, that is a no-go. We'll go ahead and get rid of that Hallowed Haunting. No way. So, are we going to swing with this Graveyard Trespasser? I think we are. Because we're going to get rid of the Weaver of Harmony, get 1 life back here, and they're not going to trade this Kami of Transience. There's no way. They want this thing to get really big, so... There we go. And we're sitting a little bit meh here. I would say overall the game state is a little bit meh. This Kami of Transience now does get bigger. I'm sure they're going to go for Paladin class. They are. Okay. And let's see how we want to play this out here. We do get a Connoisseur. The Connoisseur is wonderful here. We do get tapped out, and we're going to discard their highest mana spell, which is really cool. Which is really, really cool here. That's going to be the play here. Let's go ahead and do that. We do get a blood token as well. So what are they going to... Oh, another Hallowed Haunting. So we just say goodbye to that. At this point, the Graveyard Trespasser probably not going to do that. There's nothing to exile as well. So I think I'm just going to pass the turn now. Now, they have to be careful because we have Death Touch. So if they want to swing in like a wild person... Ooh, Catilda, that is rough. The Catilda is rough. How do we want to do this? We're still 1 off from being able to drop our Alrund, but we can go for divide by 0. Okay. Not a good spot here. I guess we're just going to have to... We can just divide by 0 this away, but at this point, this Catilda is going to be problematic. I guess we'll pass turn and then use divide. We'll still have enough for the divide by 0 on the Paladin class, so I guess we'll just say pass. This is not good, but we'll just say pass, and we'll be able to use divide by 0. The reason we do this is because now this does go nighttime, which does help out a little bit. So let's see what we got going on here. Machiko's Reign of Truth, that is a problem. That is a huge problem because now the Kami of Transience is going to get huge. So instead of going for Catilda, I think... Oh, they actually go for Catilda rather than the Kami of Transience. That is very surprising to me. So they're going to go ahead and do that. Okay. So I guess they're just going to bump up the Catilda to the high heavens. At this point, we are just going to use our divide by 0 on this Catilda. No swinging for you. No, 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 no. Let's not do that. And I think now what we can do is go for Necrotic Fumes, because now we can exile the Kami of Transience or the Catilda. So I'm going to take the Necrotic Fumes here. At this point, and now, okay, awesome, 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 awesome. Now we got our Shipwreck Marsh, pretty cool here. So now we can use, the Machiko's Reign of Truth is a problem here, because I don't want to go for our A-Alrund, unfortunately. I think what we're going to do is go for Necrotic Fumes, and then exile this Kami of Transience, because this Machiko's Reign of Truth is going to be annoying. So let's go ahead and just use Necrotic Fumes. We'll get rid of you, and we'll get rid of an Acquisitions Expert. Not that worried about that. Sure. Now this is unfortunate, because we can use Elderfang Disciple, but unfortunately, we can't get into this Catilda. They're going to discard the other card. It is what it is. But they're going to be able to use Catilda again, I'm assuming. They actually don't. That is actually really surprising. I don't know why you did that, because now Graveyard Glutton is going to swing in here. And look at this. I'm going to get rid of your Catilda. So I don't know why you did that. That's got to be a misplay. So we get rid of that Catilda. The Graveyard Glutton is going to swing in here, and we deal 10. It does go daytime, but I don't really care about the daytime at this point. So what you want to do here? Are they going to use the Weaver of Harmony to just bump up the... I don't think they're going to do that, because I could just chump block it. Circle of Confinement, that is annoying. They're going to take away our Citystalker Connoisseur, I'm assuming? Maybe? Maybe? What are they going to take away? Wait, the acquisition... Wait, what? Oh, okay, well, they're obviously going to use Weaver of Harmony, but, like, why are they taking the Acquisitions Expert? That's weird to me. You'd think they want to take the Graveyard Trespasser, right? They do have to discard a card if they want... Oh, actually, yeah. So they're going to have to discard a card if they want to touch the Graveyard Trespasser. Which, let's see what they got going on in here. Another Machiko, so that's cool. I mean, I don't know why they don't take the Citystalker Connoisseur. It's a little weird to me. We could chump block or we could trade here. Nah, I think we'll just take it. I mean, I don't know. I don't think we're that worried about our life total here, but I guess they could rain Hellfire on us at some point. So they do have a Cave of the Frost Dragon. I guess we'll just chump block. It doesn't feel great. Doesn't feel great, but this does go lower now too. So it is time. Alrund, God of the Cosmos, rain down your Hell Fury. Let's do it, baby. And this is just a measly 2/2 right now, but we're gonna be able to use the ability of Alrund to get our cards back, so it's really cool. And they are down to 10 life, so I'm actually just gonna swing in here. They don't have a way to give lifelink or anything, so I'm actually not that worried. Down to 6 they go, and Alrund's gonna be able to replenish our hand. We can either choose sorcery or creature. So that's always kind of the weird part. Do we want to go for sorcery or creature? What's the bigger upside right now? I think it's just creatures. So let's go ahead and go for creatures here. We actually do not. It's all land. We actually get to check. Oh my gosh, 3 lands off the top. That is really unlucky there, but is what it is. So they do get into a Machiko, which is a 6/6. It does have Summoning Sickness, so that's not that big of a deal. They're going to make this a 3/3. They have to be careful here. I don't know. I mean, you're getting really aggressive here. I don't know what you're doing here, because, okay, we go down to 14. We do get an Agadeem's Awakening. I guess we gotta go for Citystalker Connoisseur. We can also bring back, no, we don't have anything to bring back, so we'll just go for Citystalker Connoisseur. We're gonna discard away whatever the heck they have going on in here. So another Hollow, we got rid of all of their, like, Hallowed Hauntings, which is really awesome. Yeah, at this point, I think we'll probably just hold back. I think we'll just hold back, I guess. We're going to use the blood token for the Agadeem's Awakening. I guess not. I guess there's no reason to do that. Let's just go ahead and chill. Or do we want to be aggressive? Let's actually swing in, because we have 2 here. I'm actually going to swing with one of these, and this has a Death Touch, so I'm very willing to block this out. I think I'm going to take, with Alrund, I think I'm going to take another swing with creatures. Because I know that we're obviously running Junji, so Junji's really cool. Like I said, they're down to 6 life though, so like, they're gonna take it. That's kind of surprising to me. So down to 3, we still have chump blockers here, and Alrund's gonna be able to go off again. Let's go ahead and take Alrund, and let's choose creature. We gotta be able to get at least 1 creature here. So creature, there we go. There's another Citystalker Connoisseur and another Alrund to replace. And we can actually go for Haka, Whispering Raven. Haka, Whispering Raven will actually let us have lethal up in the air. So let's see what they want to do here. They're all out of resources. We've depleted their resources successfully. If they want to swing in, they have to be careful. Yeah, they actually like can't. They literally just can't because we have lethal on the board. So my turn. Let's go ahead. Do we want to pop a blood token? Do we want to pop a blood token? 1, 2, 3. We'd be able to drop for 2. I just don't think that's that good. I guess we'll just keep it. Nah, we'll keep it. Another Acquisitions Expert. We go up to 5/5 with our Alrund, which is really, really cool. How do we want to play this out here? I guess we can just go for Haka. So the Hako Flock of Flame with the Whispering Raven gives us lethal in the air. I think we can do that actually. Let's go ahead, drop the Whispering Raven here. This gives us lethal in the air. Now I know they've got lifelink here, but I don't think that they're gonna want to do that. So yeah, I guess that's fine. We are kind of praying that they don't top deck anything crazy here, but we can also just use our Alrund to keep replenishing our hand. We don't have really good trades here with the Citystalker Connoisseur either, which is kind of unfortunate. So I guess we'll just pass turn, and let's see if we can use some removal. I guess we'll just take land at this point, right? Because, like, sorceries don't do a whole lot. I guess creatures, we could get a Junji or something, so I guess it's still probably better just to keep taking creatures. So let's go ahead and do creatures. And there's, oh, there we go, baby. Now we go up to a 6/6. We get a Gutmorn, Acquisitions Expert, and a Connoisseur. The Hallowed Haunting is annoying, but they don't... Oh, baby. Oh, baby. So we are scared now. These things have flying, so... and vigilance. Okay. Oh, my. That Hallowed Haunting really did us in. So they do have lethal if we don't have Haka out here. So we can do this 4, 7, 10. Wow, that is so unfortunate. Wow. Okay, so we're going to obviously have to block the Machiko here. And... yep. Oh, that is just so unfortunate here. So they go up to 7. We're gonna use the blood token. Let's just get rid of an acquisitions expert. Wow, that is really unfortunate here. But fortunately, we do have a divide by 0. So, okay, we can probably mess them up here a little bit with the divide by 0. Let's pop another blood token here with the acquisitions expert. Okay, we got 2. We actually have 2 divide by 0s here. Okay. Here's the thing, if we use divide by 0, the Paladins class makes this more expensive for us. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and drop this for black. Black is fine. Here's the problem, we have to use divide by 0 kind of now because the Paladin class is going to screw us up here. So... divide by 0. We can use divide by 0. We can't go into the Citystalker Connoisseur. Let's go ahead and give them a thinking. They probably think that we're just being jerks, but we're not. Let's go for divide by 0 on what, Hallowed Haunting? Yeah, we have to get rid of their ability to fly. So, and we have to do this now. So it's gonna be Hallowed Haunting, and what can we get rid of here? I don't think we really can. I think it's gonna have to just be maybe just like discard. I don't even know what we want to do here. We go for Pest Summoning. Oof, this is hard. This is hard. I guess we'll go for Mercurial Transformation. So Mercurial Transformation, and then we'll go for what? Gutbound. Gutbound makes them discard. Gutbound makes them discard the Hallowed Haunting. So we'll go for Gutbound. Discard their Hallowed Haunting. What do we want to give them? I guess we'll give them the Agadeem's Awakening. Can't really use. They can't make use of this at all. So we'll give them Agadeem's Awakening, and we get our Hallowed Haunting, even though it's not gonna matter. Okay. And we're just gonna pass the turn. Yeah, we'll pass turn. Alrund at this point, let's go ahead and get some like removal going. So maybe we'll get some like sorcery action. Gosh, this is rough. Maybe we just want some more land for the divide by 0. I guess we're just gonna go for land. We'll replenish our hand with the land. No pun or rhyme intended. So they are sitting kind of empty here. I mean, they can swing in, but we do have Death Touch with the Gutmorn. They can't go in for Cave. They're still ways away from being able to go for Cave of the Frost Dragon. And the Agadeem's Awakening is pretty much dead to them. So, woof, this is rough. Now, fortunately, we do get to be able to go divide by 0 something. Ooh-wee, this is a rough one. I don't like where we're at here, but the Alrund's going to be able to generate us so much value in the long term that I think we're sitting okay here. So it does go nighttime. That's really nice here. So how do we even want to do this? There's a lot of different things we can do here. The Soaring City can get rid of something, which is really nice. Guess we'll just place this down. There's no harm in playing a land at this point. I know Alrund goes down, but we're not really looking to swing in for lethal anyway. We can go for Hallowed Haunting. We don't have any enchantments though, so that doesn't really do anything. I'm looking to just kind of get rid of that. We can go for Divide by Zero. What can we divide by 0? The Jukai Naturalist? So, oh my goodness here. Never fun taking this amount of time per turn, but we just got to be careful here. So I guess we'll go ahead and use Divide by 0 right now on the Jukai Naturalist. Sure, it feels okay. It feels okay. We could go for Teachings with Archaics is not good here. I guess we'll just take a Mascot Exhibition or Environmental Sciences. I guess we'll just take the Mascot Exhibition. And let's go for Citystalker Connoisseur maybe. Sure, the Citystalker Connoisseur, we'll get back our Agadeems. I know they're going to just discard their Agadeems, which is fine. We'll get it back. And at this point, we can start swinging in with the Alrund. They have to at least chump block with the Alrund here. So I just want to make sure that we're not screwing ourselves here. Yep, we'll be able to swing in with Alrund. They have to at least do a chump block or trade with the Portrait. So let's go ahead and do that. We probably could have swung in with the City Stalkers too. But so they are going to trade here. So no more Machiko. So their huge beat stick is now gone. I know that we could have used Divide by 0 on the Circle of Confinement. Spirited Companion is a pain in the butt because now they get to draw another card. That's annoying. That is annoying. Circle of Confinement. No way. So they are... Oh my. Oh my. They're going to get rid of our Gutmorn. Okay. Okay. Well, we still have 3 Death Touchers on the battlefield here. Let's see what we can do here. We can actually go for Agadeem's Awakening at some point. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could actually get we get Alrund back. We can get a few Acquisitions Expert, but that doesn't feel that great. We're still at 4 life. Still at 4 life here. Woof. So they're actually going to swing in here. This is actually pretty surprising. So I'm actually just going to do some trading here. Yeah, I'm very okay with trading. They don't have anything up their sleeve. No double strike, no first strike, no nothing. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just gladly trade. Gladly trade, not a big deal. We do get a Graveyard Trespasser. I love the Graveyard Trespasser here. How do we want to do this? We can go for... Man, we can actually be kind of aggressive here. We could go for a Graveyard Trespasser. Get rid of some stuff, gain some life. We could also go for Soaring City. I kind of want to keep the Soaring City in our pocket. So let's drop the Swamp. No harm in doing so. We can swing with the Citystalker Connoisseur. I guess we'll just go for Graveyard Trespasser, or we could go for Hull of the Storm Giants. Agadeem's Awakening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get an Alrund's and another Citystalker Connoisseur. If we use this, target non-land permanent loses all abilities and becomes your choice. We can actually do that. I don't want to do that. Let's go. Okay, I guess we will take... I know this is taking forever. I am so sorry. I guess we'll do this and just do for 5 and take a Alrund, Acquisitions, and a Citystalker Connoisseur. Let's go ahead and just bust this out. Woof. Okay, so discard a card that's not going to matter. And I'm actually going to swing with the Connoisseur. I think we can be a little bit aggressive here now. So I go down to 4. This is going to get revealed. I guess at this point we'll just take more creatures. Sorceries, we're not running a whole lot of removal in this deck, so I guess we'll just go for... I guess we'll just go for Sorcery. Why not? So we get the Citystalker Connoisseur, so we miss out on a Connoisseur. Guess we're just kind of clicking buttons at this point. Legion Angel is problematic because it does fly. Legion Angel is problematic because it flies, but this is kind of the end of their turn. So, okay. We go up to a 7/7 with the Alrunds. Can we be aggressive here? If we just go for Soaring City, we do have a legendary now, so the Soaring City only costs 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we could play Hull of the Storm Giants to swing in. This is a 7/7. I guess we can play the Swamp. This will put the Alrund at a 6/6, but I'm not that worried about that right now. What can they do? They can block this, they can block this, and then get some lifelink back. I think we're just going to be aggressive here. I think we are. If we go for Hall of the Storm Giants, this blocks the Storm Giants, this blocks the Alrunds, this blocks this. They still take 3, 4, 5. I don't think that's enough, but I just don't want to get careless here. Bump you back. Here, let's just go for channel ability. Let's bump the Jukai Naturalist back and swing all, right? So we'll bump you back. They don't have any more lifelink. And now I think we have this. So now we just swing out. They have to block this. This has to block this, and we win. We don't even need the Hall of the Storm Giants. This is crazy. Okay, what a nail biter. This is absolutely insane. And we take it. Good game. How sick. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more Magic deck videos every single day. So we're back here at the Hideout with the post-game rep, and I just gotta say, this deck was an absolute blast to play with. Immediately, it doesn't have any sort of like hard removal, like Infernal Grasps or anything. It was by design. I think you should probably put a few in, especially if you're playing best 2 out of 3, but you wouldn't have a sideboard anyway. I don't know. But either way, I would probably go with a little bit of removal. I was just kind of banking on just going all out on the discard, because discard is removal. But if they do get like some sort of creature on the board, it does become a little bit difficult. We also have the Death Touch and the Divide by Zero. Divide by Zero isn't hard removal, but it still is soft removal, so I don't think that the lack of removal is all that important. Maybe that's the only, constructively speaking, that's the only thing I would say maybe take a gander at. But other than that, I think this deck is absolutely insane. Sleeper is the absolute word to use because no one is running this, and I absolutely love it. Love running decks that no one is running, and it is absolutely amazing. So go ahead and leave me a like for this janky deck. It's not even janky. I can't call it janky. It's just different. It's just different. Go ahead and leave me a like. The button looks just like this. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how ugly I am in the comments below. Just do something because it really helps out the algorithm, and I appreciate all of you. But until the next episode, I will see you then. ManaMan, out.